Hello there pixies, welcome back to my channel. Today this video is gonna not really have much to do with Harry Potter, but it is a video sort of about why I started my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rihanna, and I'm just gonna go through a little thing that has been on my mind. I just wanted to be quite honest on this video, and so this is a sit down video. If this is the first time you're here, sort of a weird video to come across, but I hope it helps you in some way. And if you aren't new here and you're a regular, then I hope that you take something from this as well. I started this channel, I don't really know why I started it, but I started it back in February of this year. I think it was the 8th of February this year, I'm not sure, but it's somewhere around the beginning of February. And I wasn't sure what this channel was going to be about. I had wanted to start a YouTube channel for a long time. Like, I've watched a lot of YouTube over the years. I've grown to love some YouTubers and their channels, and I thought for a long time that I would love to do that. But I just hadn't figured out what I wanted it to be about, because I realised that it would be a lot of time spent talking about something, and if it was something I didn't like talking about, then that wouldn't be so great. 3 big things came up for me. So I wrote down things that I liked in order of what I liked them in and how much I valued them and what I thought I could talk about a lot. And the 3 things that came up were my faith, my Christian faith. I watched a lot of other Christian YouTubers, and I thought I would be, giving encouragement to other Christians. My other thing was Harry Potter, because I know I've loved Harry Potter all my life, and if you want to learn more about that, I do have a video about my Harry Potter story, which I will link in the cards. But the other option was music and singing, like covers and my own original work. But I had a lot of self-doubt with that one, because I do write songs and I can do covers of songs, but I'm not the best instrumentalist. I have tried many times to start like writing songs on a regular basis, but for me the muse comes and the muse goes for something like that. And so I was very doubtful that I'd be able to stick to that and doing like music reviews, because as much as I love music, I couldn't talk about it all day. If you go back to the start of this channel, it's really random. Like, I thought I'd do some motivational videos. Those were my Friday thoughts. They didn't last long. I did a cappella Mondays, which only has 1 video on it where I sang a cover song a cappella. And then I got into doing the Harry Potter videos, and I realised that that's what I liked to do best. I could bring out my passion with that. I could be completely myself with that. I know it so well, it's like it's part of me, so that's what I did. As I've said before, I wasn't going into this channel thinking that it would be successful. I did write my goals down. My goal was to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible, maybe it is. I've got quite a few now that I didn't think I'd ever have, but I'm not good at sticking with goals. I'm really not. I tend to go from one thing to another, and I'm very bad at sticking to things and sticking to a schedule, and I did not believe that I would make it that far. I thought I'd have this channel for maybe like a month and a half or so. This is something that I am sticking to, but I will say it's getting really hard for me to stick to it, and this is where this is going now. So once I got into the Harry Potter videos and started making my Twitter and other social medias that built on what I was saying and what I was making, I started to see that this was actually working. Back in September, which was not that long ago, I think it was September anyway, I reached my 100 subscriber goal, which I never thought possible, and that changed things for me, because as soon as that happened, I realised that I needed to start believing in myself, and I did. I treated this more as a little, like, more seriously. I realised that people really were getting a lot out of it, and that scared me, because that was my goal. I wanted people to watch these videos and see themselves in it and relate and learn something about themselves, or just learn something new from them and take something from it, whether it be entertainment or they felt comforted or whatever. And I've had beautiful messages from people saying how much they love my channel, and I've only got 134 subscribers at this point in time. I just lost one yesterday, which was a bit sad, but it happens. And I'm starting to believe in myself in a lot of different ways now. I'm starting to believe that big things could be possible with this channel, and that's great. I believe I can get to 1,000 subscribers. This is weird for me because I don't believe in myself. I'm not a person that really believes that I can do things. I try my best to believe in myself, and I say to other people, believe in yourself, but I don't really believe in myself. And I want to be honest about that, because you hear people say it all the time, and then you're thinking, oh, they must be so confident. I'm not, and I'm not going to pretend that I am, and I'm not going to pretend that I always believe in myself, because I don't. I live in an area that's quite impoverished, and I've always been quite idealistic, and I dream big, and I have a big imagination. And since I was a child, I realised I was not really like most kids my age. My reading level was way above them all. I really loved learning and school, and I found that a lot of people around me just did not care and were so apathetic towards everything. And nowadays, I want to get out of this town that I live in, and I'm believing now that I could, and I never did before. Obviously I have barriers like my vision that might be a little bit of a barrier, but I'm even believing that I can get past those. I'm actually looking at jobs outside of my area to expand my horizons. Believing in myself is hard because it means I have to make changes. Growing up is scary. I finally feel like I'm starting to be a grown-up, even though I'm 23 and I should have been a grown-up years ago. But this channel is really pivotal in me learning to be confident in myself and my ability. Now that I'm learning to believe in myself, the changes that come with that are scary, and I'm really starting to realise that I don't belong in the area that I live. I feel like everyone's expectations of me are really low, and so especially this past week, I've had a really bad week, and everyone's expectations are so low, and I feel like I need to lower my expectations. I shouldn't feel that way, but it's very easy to when everyone else around you has very low expectations of themselves or other people. And I started to think, why am I making this channel? Why am I putting so much effort into this? And that was heartbreaking, because I don't want to let anyone down. I don't want to let myself down by giving up on something that I know is helping people. And that's what I really want you guys to take away from this, is that everyone has something to offer the world. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know where this channel will be in 5 years or so, but I do know it's helping people now, and I do know there's no reason to stop, and there's no reason to stop believing in myself. And there's no reason for you, if you're feeling like you should lower your expectations, don't. Because if you give up on something that you really, really care about, whether it be like farming or something really simple, or some huge dream like becoming an actor and changing people's lives through cinema or stage, you have to do it. It's like there's no alternative sometimes, because what you and only you offer the world is irreplaceable. And if you don't act on your dream or your ambition or believe in yourself just a bit, you're actually going to be robbing someone of their future. I know that sounds drastic, but hear me out. J.K. Rowling has been a huge part of my life for my entire life. If J.K. Rowling had never made those books, put pen to paper and just went with it and had held herself back, I say this with all seriousness, I may not be here today. Her books has helped me through an incredibly difficult time in my life where I did not want to be on this planet anymore. If she'd never made those books, that could have been a possibility. We don't know. This channel certainly wouldn't be here if she didn't write those books. And you'd never know what impact you have on someone. You really don't. You really don't. So and I'm saying this for myself as well, you really need to keep believing in yourself, even though believing in yourself comes with changes and responsibilities and weird, super scary feelings. You can't lower your expectations for anyone. That's really all I wanted to say about this. This is a really mad video where I just needed to get this off my chest. I knew for days that I needed to make this video. I haven't been because, again, I've been too scared and I've been trying not to believe in myself. But I felt I needed to make this video, and it's not going to be a regular thing. It'll happen maybe once in a while where I'm like, look, this needs to be said. But someone here who is watching will need this. I know that. Someone will need it. So I made it. If you did like this video, you're welcome to subscribe. I do post Harry Potter videos every week. This is a complete one-off video. But if you do like this, please subscribe if you want to. And I will see you next time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.